What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Once again, I'm hearing a lot of criticism because, of course, we all know that Anthony Joshua took an L. Everybody knows that. Everybody's talking about it. The buzz is swarming around that particular loss, and it will be for quite some time, I guess, until he gets back in the ring and make amends of himself. However, Daniel Dubois has beat Nathan Gorman. Okay, now, of course, Daniel Dubois is that upcoming prospect. He's a good fighter, very good fighter. He trained with, he sparred with Anthony Joshua. And I'm seeing more haters in the UK. This is funny. These are UK fans, right? And they're saying that Anthony Joshua is a manufactured fighter. Now we have a real champion, and his name is Daniel Dubois. I'm hearing things like that. I've been watching videos and reading statements and comments from people from the UK, right? That was once upon a time AJ fans. Now all of a sudden they're jumping the bandwagon, because that's what happens when a fighter that's undefeated like Daniel Dubois is. That's what happens when he wins, when he passed that first big test. And make no mistake about it, people, it's the first big test, okay? Nathan Gorman is a guy that was undefeated. It's a stepping stone. It's a test, like they all are. But, a lot of people do things too prematurely to think, oh, well, he's the best. He's our real champion. He's not manufactured like Anthony Joshua. Why the hell was Anthony Joshua manufactured? What makes you think that Anthony Joshua was a manufactured fighter? Who did Anthony Joshua fight for his British title? That's who Daniel Dubois beat, Nathan Gorman, right? Who did he beat? Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte was undefeated at that time, people. And he was much further along than Nathan Gorman was in his career. That's a fact. And honestly, Nathan Gorman and Daniel Dubois had the same amount of wins. Okay, one guy didn't have a major amount of wins over the other guy, or a major amount of experience over the other guy. They was both supposed to be at this level. That's why the anticipation was so great, people. Right? So Daniel Dubois proved that he was the better fighter out of the two. But in return, hey, let's all forget about Anthony Joshua. He's manufactured. We got our real one here. That's what people do. So the haters of Anthony Joshua remains. But a lot of people didn't realize that Anthony Joshua in the UK has haters right there where he's from. Not everyone loves Anthony Joshua from the UK, apparently, because we hear things like this, comments like, oh, Daniel Dubois is the real deal. Okay, they're going to jump on the bandwagon. And then if you want to ask me about manufactured fighters, I have a few in mind. I won't say any names. That's not what this video is about. But what I will say, if anything, Anthony Joshua was not a manufactured fighter. He's really a fighter that was pushed, probably a lot of people think, too fast. He was pushed to the limit. It was sink or swim. Let's see what you got. We're not going to manufacture you. We're not going to put people in front of you we know you can beat. We're going to put people in front of you that maybe you'll lose to. Right? That's what you call the best fighting the best. But to call the man manufactured, that's really premature and that's inaccurate. You know what I mean? It's just really dumb and stupid to think that way. But of course, you have a lot of fans, really a lot of casuals that say this. Daniel Dubois. Okay, and I say casual because why would you think Daniel Dubois could knock out Anthony Joshua now? That's the narrative. Oh man, Daniel Dubois would knock out Anthony Joshua. He probably would, but to say he could based on the fact that he beat Nathan Gorman, those are two different fighters. You're talking about the ex-former unified champion that's going back for his belts. Yeah, he was once beaten. Okay, they all lose. Not everybody can be Mayweather. That happens. That's a part of progression. That shows you where you are now. But for casuals to say, oh man, Dubois will knock out anyone, that's typical. And it doesn't really surprise to hear me say that. But because a lot of people jump on that bandwagon once a fighter wins. Just like when Joshua was winning, everybody loved Joshua in the UK. Oh, cheers, mate. And let me tell you guys a story. The day when Joshua got defeated, my subscribers dropped by fucking 100. You know what I mean? You think these were American subscribers? No, these were UK subscribers, because they lost their faith and hope that quickly because he took an L. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking like, well, damn, why would you do that? That shows you how good of a loyal a supporter you were. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So people that are saying that in the UK, mind you, I don't know what they were thinking, and I don't know why they would be thinking that, but for them to want to fight, or to them to think that Daniel Dubois at his stage of his career could beat Anthony Joshua now in his stage of his career is absurd. And I had to counterpunch that. You guys tell me what you think about these comments from these UK casuals. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.